Hey everybody, Zertek here at you again with a commentary video. So this commentary video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. This video is going to basically say what I'm going to be doing wrong, what my thought processes are, and I'm just going to slowly walk through the video and tell what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to start this off. So first, I'm going to be running out of the base and trying to bunny hop. I'm going to see where the map placement is on specific enemies. Like, where are my teammates actually heading right now? I see there's gunshots and my teammate died in the middle of the map. So what I'm going to do is there's probably somebody right there in the middle of containers. So I'm going to walk up, and I already see that there's some bad guy right there in the middle. And my teammate's firing upon him. So if I can do some suppression fire, it might get the kill on him. But of course, I didn't have any instinct, but I did see that there was an enemy over there on the opposite side. Because you see on the red dot, and you could see in the split second that there was actually somebody that was appeared there. So my instinct is going to be to aim directly where that guy last was, and to pay attention to my mini-map at the time. So basically the Serpent is really good for spraying at people, but you can't really have the damage because this one is very inaccurate when you're spraying at mid-ranges. So I probably should have aimed down the sights, but the good thing is that I left the situation because I knew that I wasn't pumping enough damage, and he can definitely out DPS me at that range. But now that I have this teammate here and this enemy here, I'm going to see if I can do something. Since I actually am reloading here, I'm probably going to switch out to my side weapon, which you definitely should if you are still reloading. Sure, this has a very short reload, but you could get the kill faster if you just switch out. So I saw that my teammate died from some enemy, probably on the left side, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I died there. I'm not exactly sure why, but I probably should have been a little bit more accurate. I definitely could say that. Anaconda is very interesting to counter, especially if other people are lagging. So it's going to be a little bit hard to counter that. Okay, so I see that two of my teammates are dead right there. So there's going to be a basic thinking. They could be either on the left or in the right on the containers. That's usually where they're coming from. They're not usually on the deep far left or right. So I see that there's two blips. There's going to be one beneath me to the left and one to the left of the other container, the red container. So right here, I saw that that blip was there, so my instinct is to throw a grenade in that exact position to see if I can suppress fire, to get him to move, or to get the kill on him. Since I did see that red blip, the one underneath me, I'm going to go check that out and see if he's dead. But of course, you see right there, he's not dead, so we're going to check up on that and do anything about it. So you see that there's going to be a red blip to the left, to the right of me, and one right in front of me. So you're going to have to see how I play this one out. I see that I can't win the fight because there's going to be that one on the right, so I retreat back so I don't die. And you could actually hear that he's continuously spraying after me, but you have constant gunfire from over here in between the containers. Yeah, for Shadow Katanas, really all you have to do is just keep running back and have some kind of mobility gun on you, or mobility weapon. So I'm just running back, making sure I reload my weapons, and because if I keep them reloaded and topped off, I'm going to have a much higher chance of actually killing somebody with a full clip. So I do see the enemy down there, throw some grenades to suppress fire. I see I wasn't having much luck with spraying the enemy, so what I did was I rushed into his face and just sprayed him with a Terminator. because I would figure that I would have got a lot more damage using the Terminator compared to the Serpent, especially since I had a very low clip at the time. So I'm seeing that there's going to be an enemy on the top container right here, and then there's going to be potentially a shadow to the right, because that's what I think I'm hearing right now. Of course, there's going to be a shadow katana who thinks he's going to be able to get me, but what you do is just have the mobility weapon. You just spray and move back. So I saw here that I couldn't actually DPS him from a long range, and I have a little bit less health than usual. So what I did was I'm just going to stay here right in the middle and make sure I reload my weapons, make sure I'm ready for that fight. So I heard him coming around that corner right there. I made sure I waited, looked on the map, see if any other enemies were coming, and I just flick shot right to his head, and I got the kill on him. That right there is my mouse messing up, so I don't know exactly what's wrong with that, but my mouse kind of is a little bit iffy sometimes. But since the enemy right here is kind of distracted, you're going to have some easy shots on him. Thing is, my accuracy wasn't too great there, but even then, not all of my bullets hit. Like the pellets did enough damage to actually kill him. So you could see that there's going to be an enemy that just killed my teammate right there. He's right in the middle. I have to react to that. But first I'm reloading, so I just kind of flick around, see if I can spray on him a little bit. So since I see he's hiding back there, the best idea to do is just grenade along the back wall. It'll bounce back and it'll fall down, giving him a less of a reaction time to react to the grenade. And you get the kill. So I saw that there's a name tag up there, plus I saw that there was the you get the mini-map blip. So jump up here and spray him down. Of course the grenade hit me behind the wall, so I wasn't exactly sure what happened there. I was gonna try to see if I can suppress fire upon the Wraith, see if I could hit him, but I didn't. So I'm just hoping that somebody doesn't kill me like that guy, and hope somebody actually snipes him. So just come back, restore some health, make sure I'm topped off a little bit, just get ready for a 1v1. So I hear the shadow, I have to be mentally prepared to be ready to spray and move backwards. There's going to be somebody in the top container right behind us, so I'm going to go check what's going on. Since I really didn't know what was happening, I just kind of ignored it, and just like, hey, let's just move on, see if our teammates can go kill him. Since I see that he was kind of going through the wall, like the name tag, I'll just kind of flip back, because I don't really want to mess with the guy coming out of spawn, because there might be other teammates there. So my original theory where somebody was actually kind of sneaking up top, it was actually true. I actually got sniped right there. So I got my little revenge on him by trying to locate where this guy is, because I'm not sure if my teammates will actually go forward and to actually try to kill him. So see him right there, of course he's going to try to snipe me, but my damage is way too good, so it stacks up and just kills him, even if it's such a far range. So I see the guy on the left that went through the containers. I'm grenading, trying to keep suppressive fire, so if anybody's going to be walking to me, they can't actually support their teammate. So this one I just get because he's reloading with his pants down, because he probably tried to kill a teammate there. And then I just got that kill right there. So I could hear that somebody's grenading, somebody's in the middle, they're trying to shoot the shields, sneak up behind him, hopefully get some shots on him. Another guy in the middle, there he is. Okay, so I hear some sniper shots, but I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from. So I'm just going to be looking around here, seeing if I can find any other snipers. So I'm paying attention to the minimap and seeing at the name tag if they come through the wall, see where their placement is, thinking about where could they be walking so I could predict where to spray. Since I didn't see that he was behind on the left or the right, I was thinking that he probably would have gone up here in this container here, which was true. For him, I don't know why he didn't look left. I mean, there were enemies there, but it was a very bad situation for him. He walked into an area where there's too many people. So, in theory, maybe he should have walked to the right, technically on his side. He should have walked on the right side and make sure you keep suppressive fire from people actually walking that way. Because there's too many of my teammates in the middle concentrating fire. Just make sure you strafe left and right. Never stop moving, because if you do, they're gonna snipe you. Since I did hear those sniper shots, I just came to investigate, see if there are any guys on top. Which there were 2 guys, which were pretty good. So I hear some shots. I'm gonna go investigate, see if I can find any guys to kill. Enemy blip on the radar, kill them. Because if you don't have the damage from a far range, you just try to make sure you flee and make sure you get to a safe position where you can actually kill the guy. Since there weren't really any enemies around, you just kind of go back to spawn so you can make sure you're topped off. And yes, it was a 7v4, but it wasn't a 7v4 a while ago until people started quitting. It really sucks about that because it was a good game for me until people started quitting. He just was kind of reckless because there's too many people right here in the middle. He has to find some way to bypass the people by either going on top and killing people that way, or by using the far right side because not many people are going that way. So I'm just gonna start skipping through the video because I don't know if there's anything interesting. I didn't have as much ammo there, so I was just gonna rely on hopefully my Terminator to kill him. Just keep spraying down because he's an easy target because he just keeps walking forward. There isn't really anything that you have to predict for aiming for him. Make sure you are always bunny hopping, because bunny hopping will give you additional movement. It'll also throw people off your aiming. It makes you look really good. Another strategy is to make sure you're on the point, because you're going to be getting a lot more points that way. I was lucky my shadow guy was there, because if I didn't, I probably would have died. I'm surprised that shot didn't kill him, but the second round shot would have just finished him off. So I saw that my teammate was dead. Shadow is going on the left, I'm going on the right. And we just kind of closed in on him. I was gonna see if I could sneak any nades inside the base, just in case there were enemies just hanging out in there. So my tactic there is, I know he's going to try to peek out. Do not stand by the enemy barriers, because they're just going to try to keep peeking in and out, and they have the health pack there, so it's not worth it. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you get out of there ASAP, because if you don't, they'll most likely kill you. See, you can actually see that he was peeking out, trying to see if he could get any last shots on me. So I can hear him, so I'm thinking that he's going to be inside the middle here, probably fighting the shadow. So he probably wanted to peek out at me as well. Got a little bit of weird lag there. Make sure you're always flick shotting when you're using the Terminator, because the additional headshot damage is crazy. And that was the match, 27-2. They did recover their teammates at the end there, but it didn't really help out them in the end. So won the match, got a little bit of experience, and that was really how you play Grenadier with the Serpent. It's a really interesting playstyle that I really like. You just kind of have to make sure you're going really fast, make sure you stay on the point, make sure you are in close range when you're using the Serpent, because if you don't, that damage falls off a lot. But of course, you saw that how I killed that Wraith at a very far distance, that you can kill people at a very far range, but if he could actually aim a little bit better, he would have totally killed me. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be uploading a few more of these videos, and I hope you guys appreciate them, and it'll make you learn more about the game. Anyway, see you guys next time.